caring for children has always been one of the deepest and most satisfying things a human being can do. The world is changing, and there's never been a more important time for childcare business owners to start marketing their businesses. In this podcast, we're going to be talking about everything that can help you grow your childcare business and stand out in a crowded market. Welcome to the Childcare Business Growth Podcast. Hey everyone, it's Nick here from Childcare Business Growth. I want to jump onto it. I've been super excited to do this interview for a while now. Now, Stephen is not only a special guest for us on the podcast there and on our live here, but he's a recent member of our team. And one of the big things, I just want to tell a bit of a backstory here. Two really important points. When we're looking for new designers to join the team, one of the things I look through people's CVs, but I like to be really nosy and I want to find out about someone's personality, okay? What someone writes on a bit of paper doesn't mean anything compared to me getting a bit of a background story to them. Now, what we try to do, anytime someone applies for a job interview, we get people to do a video application. And Stephen did a video application. And one of the things that really attracted me to Stephen was the fact of he's got his own range of books, which he's going to go into, and it was all around children being themselves. And I've got this big thing, this mission. I want people to all be about themselves and not care what others think, okay? And that really attracted me to Stephen. And then Stephen basically came in, fit in as part of the team, and that's how we end up thinking, well, this would be a great interview to talk about the importance of storytelling, to talk about the importance that's going to have on your business, to talk about how this is important in your community, and lots of other points as well. So, Stephen, I am super excited to have you on for lots of reasons. But if you don't mind, just tell everyone a little bit about you and why you started writing these books in the first place.
Well, I'm a graphic designer, illustrator, and been in that field for many years now. And one of the main reasons why I decided to do the storybooks is because growing up, and I didn't really see myself in the children's books that I was reading, so it was hard to reflect and see myself in what was happening in society in generally. So what I decided to do was create a series of books that accurately reflected the society that we live in and the issues that we have to deal with as ethnic minorities, as it were.
Okay, now that's a really interesting point. Just tell me what you told me earlier, that out of all the books published last year, how many books actually featured people of different ethnic minorities? Just tell me the stats you said.
Last year in the UK, there's only 10% of all published books, children's books in the UK featured characters of colour, whether that be main characters or support characters.
That's crazy.
10%, yeah.
That is totally wrong. It just should not be happening.
Yeah, because it's not an accurate reflection of the society that we live in schools and things like that. So yeah, it's been growing. Like last year was 7%, the year before that was 4%. So it's clearly growing, but it's still, there's a large disparity between the accuracy of what's being reflected in society.
Yeah, and of course where it needs to be as well.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. So that's a big thing first of all, but it was more what I loved about this before I even found out because when you did the video for us, you said a bit about you. You said, look, I've written these books because I want people to feel around, about just being themselves. Yeah. Because let's face it, there's all this social pressure going on people judging each other and all this stuff. And I'm a big believer that someone either likes you or they don't, and that's it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And we shouldn't be affected. Unfortunately, we do get affected by these things, but we shouldn't be, and we should be who we are. So just tell us a bit about something, maybe giving us an example of one of the stories behind one of these books. Just have you got some there you can share with us?
So I've got one. So the first one that I did was Santana's Bad Hair Day, and what it is a lot of within the black community, there's issues in regards to hairstylings and what are the accepted social norms of society and stuff, and kids growing up and saying, I want hair like that instead, I want to be like that. So one of the main things for this story is that Santana, she's looking for a brand new hairstyle. She's looking for a brand new hairstyle. So she goes to 3 different places and she tries different hairstyles, and this one is too curly. And then by the end of the story, she realized, and then here's another one here that she tries on, but by the end of the story, she realizes that she doesn't need to change. She's perfect. She's perfect just as she is. So she goes through a process of this hair's too short, this hair's too curly, this hair's too small. But by the end, as I say, she realizes that she doesn't need to change. And this is just with her mom just reinforcing that you're perfect just the way you are. You don't have to want to look like that person or have hair like this person. You're just perfect just as you are, basically. So that's the overall message behind this book here.
I love that. I love that. Everyone should be who they are, and they shouldn't worry about this thing. And unfortunately, as children, it's really hard, isn't it? Let's face it.
Yeah.
You know, they see everyone else, they judge by everyone else all the time. So it's
and
really
children, they're sponges as well, so they pick up on things that we may, as adults and parents, you may not realize they will pick up on certain things. So if, like, for example, what they see on TV, they will grow up and think, oh, well, that's the norm and that's expected. I don't see myself in these spaces. So then I can't expect myself to be in those spaces when I'm an adult. So it's about showing them things that they can aspire to as well.
Yeah, I totally agree. And just tell us, right, because there's obviously, just to bring this back, for childcare business owners, wherever you are around the world, let's face this, no matter what, the two issues we've already spoken about are problems wherever you are around the world, okay? Around the type of books that are being written that don't reflect our current society. That's the first one. And the second one is around, obviously, encouraging children to be who they are, not want to be. So wherever you are around the world, those two things matter. But the reason why I thought it was really important to bring Stephen on for this is because we talk a lot about doing video all the time, right? Social media now is giving way more preference to video over images. And I truly believe the video has a massive opportunity for your business. So Stephen and I were talking about this the other day, and we were talking about, look, storytelling is really important, because even if it just, let's say you were doing a Facebook Live and you had one of Stephen's books there and you were reading that story out as a Facebook Live, or even a pre-recorded video that you put out on your Facebook channel, okay? Think about that. Even if it just impacted one child or one parent, that has had an impact on someone's life, okay? So I want to encourage you guys to think about this, that first of all, you should be doing videos in your business, right? But storytelling is a perfect opportunity for you to go out there and show who you are, show who you represent, add value to your community, and not want to get anything in return. Yeah. That's what this is about. Okay.
Engaging as well.
Say again, Stephen. Sorry.
Being engaging as well. Obviously, it's really very engaging.
Exactly. Now I've kind of set that idea of why I think storytelling is important. Can you share some examples of how your stories have traveled the world and impacted? Because these were some amazing stories you told me.
Yes, like I've worked with some charities. So I worked with a charity in Uganda and sent some books out to the kids in Uganda, and when I got the pictures back, it was just such an amazing thing to see, just how receptive they were towards the books that they had. And yeah, it was just amazing. I've also had news interviews as well on BBC News Channel talking about the issue of diversity within the children's publishing industry as well. So it's, again, obviously it's still a very prevalent thing, and just trying to do what I can with the skills that I have to make a difference to children, to adults, to parents, everywhere across the world, really.
But the thing is as well, there was, tell that example, if you don't mind, about you were in a school and someone had, was it like a careers day you mentioned a few weeks back?
Yes. I had
tell that one if you don't mind.
I had a careers day, and there was like doctors, there was nurses, policemen, and then there was me. And it was a case of talking to them about entrepreneurship, talking to them about how they can, how they can just achieve, basically. And one of the things that struck me was how, again, receptive towards the books they were, and seeing someone like me going to a school, because, again, when they have talks and things, they've probably not seen people that look like themselves going to school. So just being there and talking to them about the books and showing them that they can be in these kind of spaces and can be, like, they can achieve, basically. They don't have to think that they can't do it, that they can see themselves in me. So it's something for them to aspire to, really.
Yeah. And you mentioned when they thanked everyone at the end.
Yes, at the end.
Come on, let's go there. You got the most cheers, didn't you?
Yeah,
come on.
At the end of the assembly, they said, okay, we'll thank such and such as the policeman, and we'll thank such and such the nurse, and then we'll thank Stephen from Santana as well. And all the kids were cheering, and because I had posters and stuff as well, they had all the posters and they was doing that. And it's that kind of feeling that I get is why I continue to do what I do in regards to the books and producing this content, because it's making them feel that they are accepted and making them feel happy, and just getting that feedback. That is everything to me.
Yeah. And how many books have you written now? Have you got them there? I can see you've obviously got My Daddy Is Behind You.
Yes, I've currently wrote 4 books. I'm working on a 5th one now. So we have Santana's Bad Hair Day was the first one, and then we also have Amari's Brand New Look, and then we have Santana and Amari's Big Adventure. So this is the first book. It's the bumper book with both characters in together, so they meet each other for the first time. They go on an adventure to try and help Santana's friend find the parents and stuff. So it's about friendship and traveling and journeys and adventure.
Very nice.
We have, where is it? Oh.
Right there you go. Yeah.
We have My Daddy Is as well, and this one is more of a simple story, but it's how a child sees his father. So through the eyes of the child, basically. So hence the childlike illustrations. So we have, like my daddy is the nicest, helps me when I feel sad. So this is just about the relationship between a father and son through the eyes of a child.
That's amazing. Guys, and look, forget anything here about marketing, okay? This is about, I'm a true believer in you give and you get back, okay? Like, that's my motto in life. You give value, you get something back in return. So this is about priority here. It's about giving back and making an impact on your community, okay? And I want to encourage you all to start to think about, if you're going to do any type of story time, we used to do it every Wednesday. One of the team would sit down, 7 p.m., and they would do a story time, and a member of the team from our childcare business would read out the story live, okay? And parents would look forward to that every single week, because I had an impact. It was just, I was a member of the team. They were building relationships with the community. It wasn't just children from our childcare business. It was children from all over the local area that were watching those videos. And most important here is that just if one family or one child saw that book, just think about the impact it could have on them. So just to summarize, video is definitely the way to go. Mini Facebook Lives, adding value to your community, okay? Make sure you put content out that adds value. Storytime is a great way to do that. And I personally believe there's no better way to do that than using books around the Santanas world. These are great examples of issues that are reflective in society right now. So, Stephen, if people want to go and get a copy of these books for their childcare business, or even to have for their families at home, where can they go out and get these books from?
Right, the first place you can get them from is santanasworld.com, and we have the 3 Santanas World books. Also have colouring books, activity packs and things as well. So those you can get those on santanasworld.com. You can also go on littlemilobooks.com as well. That has a full range of books, so that will include My Daddy Is as well. And all books are also available on Amazon. So if you type in my name, Stephen Bryant, or Santana's World, you will find them all on Amazon as well. So that will help as well.
And we'll make sure we put the links down below as well for you guys, so you can get those links nice and easily. And I know, Stephen, for our clients, our done-for-you clients, except you're going to be doing some storytelling. You're going to do these as lives as well, which is going to be better for parents. So there you go. I know one of the teams just posted the link down below for us. Stephen, I want to say a massive thank you to you, because not only did you write these books, you illustrated these books, like, you're having a huge impact on children's lives around the world. Yeah. And there's no better feeling to know that you're having that impact on someone, even if it's just one child or one family.
Exactly.
Making that impact. And I'm going to say hats off to you, massive respect to you for what we're doing. It's a pleasure to have you on our team, and I look forward to seeing some of the new stuff you're going to be coming out with over the next 12 months as well. So
thank you.
Stephen, thank you for joining me. Guys, make sure you go and get a copy of these books. They're extremely valuable. They'll have a huge impact for you and your childcare business right now. Go and get them, and I promise you they will have an impact on at least some families in your local community. Stephen, thanks for joining me, and I'll catch you soon for the next interview.
Okay, thanks a lot. Thank you,
Thanks, everyone. Have a great day. Bye.
Goodbye.
We're on a mission to help business owners just like you to get more customers into their businesses and to help you stand out from your competition. If you'd like to find out more about the ways we can help your business, check out our website at childcarebusinessgrowth.com.